So can I ask you a question? I mean, there's a lot of research that I've read that demonstrates that, obviously the physical condition of the school impacts on the ability of teachers to teach and the ability of students to learn. And, there's a lot of good research. I mean, do you see examples of where both lighting and access to electrical outlets for computer use actually impacts learning?
The infrastructure, when it does break down, it impacts learning. Examples would be if we have all the overhead projectors on, it'll trip a breaker if the printer goes off. So it's things like that. And then the boilers, and I can show you the boilers. We have 2 boilers, one of them is currently down, but the rooms at the far end of the building usually get the heat at the end of the day. So, it's cold to start with, and the rooms that are right next to the boiler almost have to open the windows in the wintertime because it's so hot in there. So the regulation of heat because of the boilers. And I can show you those in this way.
How much extra cost there might be by not having it in tip-top shape? Extra maintenance cost or repair costs that done on a regular basis as opposed to being able to fix it?
I don't have those numbers, but just like your car or anything else, if you don't maintain it, it's going to cost a lot more probably to fix it if you wait.
Noticing the plackets also, I see that this is the insulation is all asbestos.
I believe so.
So it's you can't touch it, bump it. If
Right.
anything becomes
Can't go into
friable or
can't dig into the wall.
it creates a cancer.
Can't go into the walls at all.
They work, though.
One of them does.
And one of them doesn't?
One of them doesn't.
This is a perfect example of why we need to pass the Jobs Act. The first part of the Jobs Act, unfortunately, yesterday was defeated, and that would have provided about 1,100 teachers in the state of Rhode Island and over 200 firefighters and police. But there's hope with hard work and determination and some bipartisanship that in Congress we can pass the second part, which I think would be tremendous for schools like this one and over 120 other schools in Rhode Island where they have modernization grants available to them to fix some of these things to make schools as they should be for all kids, conducive to learning, healthy and safe, and really just you see great things going on in the school. The teachers are engaged, the students are engaged. It's a wonderful school to commend. I commend you, principal, and your staff, because it really was evident that these are the kinds of things that often get overlooked in urban high schools, and we read all the negative press, but this is a great example of a school that is working and doing all the things that we need them to do to provide these kids with a great future.